Q is for question. 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 A question is what we ask when we want to learn something new. Question. Q is for quilt. 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 A quilt is a warm, cozy blanket made of many colorful patches. Quilt. Q is for quick. 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 Quick means moving very fast, like a rushing car or a hop bunny. Quick. Q is for quartz. 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 Quartz is a very hard and shiny mineral that looks like a beautiful crystal. Quartz. Q is for quail. Quail. Quail.
A quail is a small, round bird that likes to hide in the tall grass.
Quail. Q is for quill. 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 A quill is a large feather that people used as a pen a long time ago. Quill. Q is for quarter. 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 A quarter is a silver coin, or one of 4 equal parts of a whole thing. Q is for quack. Quack.
Quack is the funny sound a duck makes when it swims in the pond.
Quack. Q is for quiet. Quiet. Quiet means making very little noise, like when we are in a library. Whoosh. Q is for queen. Queen. A queen is a royal lady who wears a beautiful crown and lives in a palace. Queen!
Did you like this video? Then don't forget to click the subscribe button and the like button.
Q is for quad. Quad. A quad is a vehicle with 4 wheels that is fun to ride on bumpy roads. Quad. Q is for quintuplets. 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 Quintuplets are 5 babies who are born at the same time. Quintuplets. Q is for quiz. Quiz. A quiz is a short and fun test to see how much we have learned. Quiz. Q is for queue. Queue. A queue is a line of people waiting for their turn to do something. Queue. Q is for quiver. Quiver. A quiver is a special case or bag used for carrying arrows for a bow. Quiver. Q is for quarry. Quarry. A quarry is a large pit in the ground where stones and rocks are dumped. Quarry. Q is for quest. Quest. A quest is a long and exciting journey to find something special. Quest. Q is for quench. Quench. To quench means to drink water when you are very, very thirsty. Quench. Q is for quasar. Quasar. A quasar is a very bright and powerful light far away in space. Quasar. Q is for quake. Quake. A quake is a sudden shaking of the ground, like an earthquake. Hike.
Did you like this video? Then don't forget to click the subscribe button and the like button.
Q is for quartet. Quartet.
A quartet is a group of 4 people who sing or play music together. Quartet!
Q is for quell. Quell. Quell means to make something quiet and calm when it is noisy. Quell. Q is for quip. Quip. A quip is a short, clever, and very funny remark or joke. Quip. Q is for quaint. Quaint. Quaint describes something that is attractive because it is old-fashioned. Quaint. Q is for quote. Quote. A quote is a set of words that someone else has said or written. Quote. Q is for quash. Quash. To quash means to stop something or press it down flat. Quash.
Q is for query. Query. Query.
A query is another word for a question when we look for info. Query!
Q is for quirky. Quirky. Quirky.
Quirky means something that is a little bit strange in a fun way. Quirky! Q is for quantify. Quantify. Quantify.
To quantify means to measure how much of something there is. Quantify.
Q is for quinoa. 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 Quinoa is a tiny, healthy seed that we can eat like rice or cereal. Quinoa.
Did you like this video? Then don't forget to click the subscribe button and the like button. Q is for quantum. Quantum. Quantum.
Quantum is a word used in science for very, very tiny particles. Quantum. Q is for quizzical. 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 Quizzical is the look you give when you are confused or surprised. Pies, call.
Q is for questing. Questing. Questing.
Questing means go on a search or hunt for something very important. Questing. Q is for quality. 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 Quality means how good something is, like a very well-made toy. Quality.
Q is for queasy. 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 Queasy is the feeling you get in your tummy when you feel a bit sick. Queasy. Q is for quagmire. 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 A quagmire is a soft, boggy area of land that is very muddy. Quagmire.
Q is for quaver. Quaver.
A quaver is a musical note or a sound that shakes a little bit. Quaver. Q is for qualifier. Qualifier. Qualifier.
A qualifier is a game played to see if you can enter a bigger contest. Qualifier. Q is for quorum. 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 Quorum.
A quorum is the smallest number of people needed to have a meeting.
Quorum. Quartzite is a very hard rock that used to be simple sand. Quartzite.
It's time to go now, but I'll see you very soon in our next adventure. Bye-bye. Keep smiling. See you soon.
Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and share the fun with all your friends too. Thank you!